Well, what better way to start a new season of the high school football frenzy than by checking out a Lank-Lev versus York Adams showdown. Hempfield heads to Dallastown. The Wildcats with a handful of splash plays through the air in the first half. Junior quarterback Cody Kistner drops in a pass between three defenders. 6'5" tight end Jack Mahoney. Tough catch in traffic. Same drive, Kistner to Jalen Cook. One move inside, shakes him free, and then he speeds down the field. Late push, still stays on his feet, makes it 14-3. Knights are down. They quickly get up and answer. The kids have a sixth sense for the camera, don't they? Hempfield's Derek catch with the keeper. Plenty of room through the middle, and then comes over for a quick hello look just to say we're back in it. First play of the ensuing drive. It's Kistner again. Look at the accuracy. Hits Antonio Bordanata in stride. Dallastown stretches the lead and locks it down. Impressive opening win. 28-9 is your final score. Welcome to the 2024 season of the high school football frenzy. Over the next 10 weeks, we'll see who's primed to make a run in the playoffs, the milestones that will be reached, and the thrilling wins that will be remembered for decades.
And our game of the week finds us at a venue that's used to hosting some big games. Chapman Field, Cumberland Valley. CV welcomes Manheim Township to the West Shore. This pair met twice last season, with the Blue Streaks winning both matchups, including the W in the district playoffs.
And enough from us.
Yes.
We got somebody else that wants to talk about it too. It's time to get to the action, and for that, we'll send it out to Evan Brooks.
It's our week one game of the week, and for the third straight year, Cumberland Valley and Manheim Township meet to kick off the season in a battle of last year's District 3 6A semifinals. Pick it up in the second quarter. The Eagles trying to make a game of it. Grant Shepley makes some magic with his feet, buys time and spots an open receiver downfield. He hits Zayden Smith in the middle of the Blue Streak zone, and he does the rest, makes two defenders collide, and crosses the goal line to score and cut the Blue Streaks' lead to 7. Coach Oswald is a fan of that and tells his guys to keep it going. But the Blue Streaks have speed and lots of it. We kick off the third quarter with an explosive play. Alan Feliciano takes the kick and reads his blocks perfectly. The lane parts like the Red Sea, and he turns on the afterburners. Nobody is going to catch him. 97 yards to be exact to the house on the second half kickoff, and it makes it 28-14 Manheim Township. And he wants to let his opponents know about it.
Too easy. Come on. Let's go.
Coach Evans loves what he sees and tells them to keep the pressure on. Helmets up as we go to the fourth quarter. Manheim Township trying to salt this one away. The Blue Streaks within striking distance again in the red zone, this time through the air. Carson Weiser fires a laser to Charlie Hill, 18 yards to the house, and that would be the dagger. For the third straight season, Manheim Township defeats Cumberland Valley 42-14 is the final.
It feels great, like you said, to say they won, and it's early, but we just keep building, keep grinding, keep doing what we've been doing, don't change a thing, and keep getting after it week by week.
We never wavered, and so I think that togetherness piece, this group of seniors, you know, they've waited their turn, and I think tonight they came out and proved that they want to be in at the table. You know, I always say about a seat at the table, right? And you know, for that I'm very proud of that. You know, the togetherness piece, the toughness piece. You know, they didn't flinch when we gave up a couple things. You know, and they just kept the course.
The best thing about starting the season 1-0 is the chance to go 2-0 next week when the Blue Streaks take on a very talented Central York squad. Reporting for The Frenzy, I'm Evan Brooks.
All right, thank you very much, Evan. Manheim Township certainly elevated the program in recent years. Same can be said for Central York. Once was a time when a big school from the York Adams League would struggle out of conference. Those days are long gone, thanks to the Panthers. Central Dauphin in road whites at Central York. Jamari Robinson-Bell, a straight line to the quarterback. He sacks Central York's Brooklyn Nace. They quickly make some corrections on the sidelines and go back to work. Tyler Fry on the carry. He tumbles into the end zone and scores. Panthers are on the board first. Plenty to cheer about tonight for the home team. Nace is back to throw. He's going to look to his right side, and he is going to find Colin Gurley on a deep ball. This one goes the distance, slides inside the pylon, and Central York up by 3 scores at this point. Rams simply can't get the offense on track. A fumble on the handoff. They cover it up, but they're going nowhere. Then it's Nace again. He finds Anthony Newhart for the touchdown. The final, somewhat shocking, 47-0 Panthers over CD. Well, you don't see this kind of versatility often. Tri-Valley freshman Josh Carl in full pads performing in the halftime show. Has to memorize the playbook and know his part in roundabout, too. Irish trying to get back in the game, down 22-9 at the break. Speaking of versatility, the Bulldogs defender Parker Hatter, another freshman, dives to bat down the pass at the last second. York Catholic takes their footballs, well, to the sideline. Tri-Valley hands it to Hatter on offense. Now, he's going to lose the handle, but oh, you love it when a senior lineman knows where to be and pounces on it. Hogan Troutman, Tri-Valley keeps possession. What are they going to do? Well, they're going to give it to the Mad Hatter, of course. He caps off the drive with a burst to the end zone. Watch him take the handoff, and then no one there. He's in there for the score. The final is 36-16.
Well, tempers can run hot in the river rivalry series between Eastern York and Columbia, so it's probably for the best that they can quickly cool off in the Susquehanna. Last year's win by the Golden Knights put an end to the Crimson Tide's 3-game win streak in the series. So to paraphrase my favorite motivational speaker, Matt Foley, let's head to the game down by the river. Few know this rivalry better than Eastern York head coach Bud Kyle, who enters his 3rd season with the Golden Knights after a stint with Columbia. Crimson Tide all smiles as it hopes school can turn the tide. They trail the Golden Knights. That will help as Eastern York puts it on the grass. Columbia recovers, but drive stalls, and then it's the double bump off the punt, which is not good. Means it's blocked. Eastern York, Johnny on the spot for the recovery. Golden Knights will go to work on offense. Quinn Bramble just out there throwing lawn darts. This one to Giovanni DeLeon. Watch the reach here as he gets it across the goal line. Eastern York had the hammer down at that point. Their next drive was one play. Bramble fakes the handoff, hits DeMarcus Murray in stride. Eastern York coasts by Columbia in this one, 42-6. Heading further east into Lancaster County, Camp Hill makes the trek over to Lancaster Catholic. Crusaders on the move in the first. David Stefano can't find a place to throw, so it's time to go. The senior quarterback takes off. Lancaster Catholic reverses field, finds a whole lot of green waiting for him. He goes 26 yards for a jog and a first down. Catholic drive lasts 15 plays. Stefano again using his legs. He freezes the defender just enough to get in for 6. Lancaster Catholic going up 7-0 as they chew up a lot of clock on this one. Camp Hill would look to answer. Drew Brandstetter is going to roll out, and he's going to be aiming for Noah Doy. And watch the catch by Doy. He just goes up and gets this one, bringing it down for the first down, takes the hit, and keeps on ticking. Lions going deeper next time. They're thinking 6 points. The pass, though, going to go off the receiver's helmet and into the waiting hands of Colton Hegner for the interception. Every point matters in this one. Lancaster Catholic holding on 42-41 in double overtime. It is the end of the first quarter here on the Frenzy. When we return, it's one of the most history-rich rivalries in the state, but only one team will enjoy the sweet aftertaste of the Cocoa Bean Bowl between the Trojans and Spartans.